again to my channel, guys. This is Trev from Treversence. If it is your first time on my channel, I want to welcome you. You might also want to consider hitting that subscribe button. You might also want to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be first to get notified. To my returning travelers, welcome. Thank you for your continued support. Now, this story that I'm going to talk about today is a story that came out of Jamaica a few weeks ago. And I had tried to upload it and the phone crashed and I was having problem retrieving this particular video. And now that I have it, it is never too late for a shower of rain. I am going to still show it on my channel so you all can see it and you all can take a look at how smart this little 10-year-old girl is. This little 10-year-old girl was being stalked by what we're going to assume is a child predator, a grown man stalking a 10-year-old girl. And that little girl had the awareness. She was so aware of her surroundings that she could notice that this grown man was following her from bus to bus to bus. And she was able to relay the activities of this man to her mother, who was able to speak with other adults around and help this little girl to come home safely. How many times have we heard of our little children, our little girls going missing? Some of them have never been found. Some have been found all raped up and killed. Some of them have been, we are still searching for a lot of our girls, not just in Jamaica, but everywhere, because we have these men, grown men, who only have an appetite for children because children are so naive and powerless. They feel so much power over these young children that they want to kidnap them and do despicable things to them. And oftentimes, they kill them because they don't want the children to identify them as the perpetrator. And I applaud this mother. I applaud this little girl for being so brave, for being able to look around. As a mother of a 10-year-old myself, I can only imagine how I would freak out if my child ever told me that she was trying to get on a bus and there was a grown man following her. And the steps this mother took to ensure that this child was able to come out of this situation unscathed, I am so proud of her. And I hope all mothers who are watching this will take a page out of this woman's book. Remember that our children need to understand that not all adults mean them good. And because somebody is an adult and they're going to give you an instruction, tell you to do something, come help me find this cat. Come help me look for my dog. If you don't come, I'm going to hurt your mother. I'm going to do this. We have to teach our children not to be afraid when an adult say to them, if you don't do this, I am going to hurt your mother. Scream, yell, draw attention to yourself. Get the attention of somebody else. Don't go in any dark corners with anybody talking about you're going to search for a cat. There's no grown man who needs a little girl or a little boy to help him find a cat or a dog. Tell him to go look for his cat and his dog by himself. And so we have to give our children these tools to help keep them safe, because we are not always with them. Oftentimes, they are by themselves. They might be walking home from the bus stop. Take the headphones out of your ears. Pay attention to your surroundings. Look to see what vehicle is coming behind you. What vehicle is coming in front of you. A vehicle stop. Don't go close so somebody can drag you in. All these are the tips we have to instill in our children. Don't take candy from men. Don't take money. Don't let any man try to reel you in. Try to condition you, by starting to give you little gifts, by showing you special attention. What's good touch? What's bad touch? All these things we need to start instilling in our children, girls and boys alike, from they are young. So they are always aware of the possibilities, because people these days are evil and cruel. And with how many times we have been hearing that children are getting kidnapped, it's about time we make sure that all children know how to protect themselves, at least enough to draw attention to somebody who might be trying to harm them. So I'm going to let you all listen to this woman as she relays to us all that went on in this situation. Let's listen.
Taxi to go home. My daughter called me because it is a norm for her when she gets on the bus for her to call me to say, Mommy, I am on the bus. She called me, but when she called me, she said, Mommy, I was on a bus, but I came off because there was a man beside me and he was asking me questions and I was uncomfortable. I said, so where is this man? She said, he's still on the bus and she's off the bus in the transport center downstairs. So I said to her, is there any other bus? She said, yes. She was on a 72. She said a 75. So I said, take the 75. When she got on the bus, she called me back and said, Mommy, the man is on the 75 too. And I said, what do you mean him on the 75? She said, yes, him on the bus. And I said to her, I said, take the phone to a driver. I said, the first driver used to carry the phone, go get there and let me talk to them. She carried the phone and I spoke to one of the JUTC drivers and I explained to him what was happening, and he said to me that he would have taken her to one of the customer service reps. He took her to the rep. The rep stood there. She waited with her until another 75 come and she put her on the bus, because I was on the phone with her the whole entire time. When she got on the 75, she hung up. She said she was on the bus, so she hung up and then she called me back. And she said, Mommy, the man is in the bus again. So this is the third bus that you go on and the man in the bus again. And he's sitting behind me. That is what she said. So right away, I said, no, this man really and truly follow my pitney from bus to bus. So I said to her, I am going to come and take you off the bus. Don't get off the bus until you see me. She called me because I'm working in Ligani. She called me and she said, Mommy, I'm at Devon House. She called me back, Mommy, I am at Bob Marley Museum. When she told me that she at Bob Marley Museum, I said, is the man still on the bus? She said, yes. When she got to Sovereign, the bus stop before Sovereign, she called me, she said, Mommy, where are you? Because the bus is at Sovereign. It's a Saturday, there's no traffic, so the bus would move fast. She said, Mommy, you're not going to make it, so pick me up at the bus stop that the big boys go. It's the JC boys, she called them the big boys. So I said to her, don't worry yourself, just do whatever you do, just don't come off the bus. Anyways, now, after she hung up, I called her back and I said to her, I said, do something. I said, ring the buzzer to come off at Ligani, but don't come off the bus and tell me what happened. She called me back and she said, Mommy, I ring the buzzer. When the bus got to Ligani, the man get up to come off the bus, and then when she sat down, him turned to the driver and said, driver, wrong stop. So I said, alright then. So this means that I really follow my pitney. Alright. So me start drive down the bus now because me leave from where me was and I drive down the bus to try and catch up with the bus because the bus was ahead of me. So me I drive blazing pan the road, I try to catch up with the bus, but there was a little traffic ahead of me. So me have to do what me have to do. Boom, some bad drive, put on my four-way, blow, and try to get ahead to try and catch up with the bus. Me reach JC, me look up, me see the bus, I go up the road. When the bus almost reached to the Hope Garden top bus stop, I realized I could catch up with the bus. I called her and I said to her, ring the buzzer. So when I see the indicator, the bus driver put on the indicator, I realized I'm going to stop. So when me drive, I'm park in front of the bus. Go in front of the bus. By the time the driver stop and open the door, my daughter sit the car and she come off of the bus. When she come off of the bus, I fan on the driver. I say, driver, hold on. I go on the bus and I call my daughter back and I say, who you say is following you? And she point out the man on the bus. Immediately as she point him out and she said, Mommy, that man over there. The man start ball out and I say, me not trouble her, me not touch her, me not trouble her, me not touch her. So I get ignorant and I go up in her face, I say, what you mean by you not touch her or you not trouble her? Me so you just tell me say you're in trouble, so I'm not asking a question. One lady know she stand up and she start to say, what happened? So I explain to the lady and I tell her I go and say I trail me picnic from tree bus from bus to bus. And the lady the same time me hear the lady say, it's true you're talking a lady because I see him behind her, the little girl at the bus park, but me never know say something happen. She said she see the man and she said she remember when the man there legally, him said to the driver say, wrong stop. So you try to tell me, say this man, if my pitney did come off a legally, when did I go to trail my pitney and draw away? Or rape her and kill her? So I said to the driver, I said, driver, the man you need to go to the police station because I need to get to the bottom of this today. Because him keep on him a deny it in him. I say lie shall tell upon him and him never trouble her and never touch her or whatever. So I turned to the driver, I said, driver, yeah, go to the police station. Him say, I go drive go to the police station. I said, where is the nearest police station? Him say, Papi. I say, alright, I go drive behind because I not drive in front of him because I need to see who come off of the bus. When the bus reach, you take now and bend the little corner go around. When they bend the corner go around, there's a bus stop around there. So the bus stop, so me sat behind the bus. When I look, I say the man step off of the bus. Step off of the bus after the driver tell me say I go drive to the station now. Step off of the man, step off of the bus. So the only thing in my head right now is that, you know what, the brother you not get to, you know, so I go run my car over him today for slow him down because he not get to until me get to the bottom of where him the one with my pitney. Same time I look behind me and I see a police jeep. So I'm fan on the police jeep and tell the policeman, say, listen, the man they were just step off of the bus. After 3 bus him a trail me pitney from, I come up here from after 3. And I saw the police them go around the bus and stop and I saw the police them hold on upon him. And as him see the police, him put up him hand and talk about I said, I never trouble her, I never trouble her, I never trouble her. The police them not ask him nothing. But him a volunteer for say him not trouble her, him not trouble her, him not trouble her. So the police them hold on upon him and I explain to the police them what happened. And them I say, no, him never trouble her. And him a decent people pitney. And him not trouble people and all kind of something. So the police them handcuff him and carry him to the station and put him in the jeep and say, Miss drive Ben where I got the station. Got the station now. Them ask what happened. I tell them when my daughter tell me. Them ask my daughter what happened and she tell them what happened. And in all of this, when them ask her what happened, and me I tell them and she I tell them, this man keep on saying, hey, she I tell upon him, and I never that him said to her, and blah, 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 blah. This is a strange, a big man, and they're supposed to have an argument with my pitney. Anyways, when the police them start asking him now, hear him say him ask her. Him say him ask her name, which she did say him ask her name. Say him ask her which school she go, she did say him ask her that. Him want to know where she live. Him want to know where she go school. Him want to know where if she alone a travel. Him want to know which part she go. Him want to know where her mother name and him want to know which part her mother work. So you tell me now a complete stranger see my pitney on the road and just ask her them question there. What would you do? Me as a big somebody see me on the road and ask me them question there, me I go get alarmed. Me I go get alarmed too. Anyways. Him there and him keep on a deny it and I say him never touch her and whatever. She did say he did not physically touch her. So he did not put a hand on her like touch her in no way, shape or form. He never touch her. So the police them ask him where him work. Him say him don't work, him not working. The police them say which part he used to work. And him tell him the name of the company. Me not call him the company name. Him tell him the name of the company and him say them fire him. So the police them say, why them fire him? Say, because them tell lie upon him. So the police say, what is the lie that them tell upon you? Him keep on ignore it and go on the question. So the police say, what kind of lie them tell upon you? Why them fire you? Because them tell lie upon him. So the police say, yeah, but what was the lie? The man say, some sexual assault, something. Whatever it is, them say, something about sexual assault. I don't want to tell no lie upon him. So them fire him because somebody report him saying him sexually assault them. So what did I plan to do with my 10-year-old of the day? If she come off of the bus and him trail her and try to rape her and kill her. And for make matters worse, this man say him live with his mother. And him give the police the mother name and the mother number and the police him call the mother. They make the mother know say him died at the station and know what the matter was and say she need to come at the station and this woman I go jump up and say I lie the little girl I tell. So let me ask you something. Where you know my daughter from that you know that she's a liar? Where you and your son know my pitney from for know say I lie my pitney I tell? You say mama like uno? You say mama like uno? You know what your son is. And it's not the first you hear say your son try something like that or do something like that. It's not the first. But I can tell you say what would and God walk with you. What would you say if you did hear say, if God forbid, my pitney never did aware of what happened and call me, and she come off of the bus and him trailer and somebody catch him a rape or catch him a cut or throat or some shit like that. What you would have say? I lie them a tell upon him same way? The man a shake. When the police them attack him and a search him, the man start shake like a leaf. Because strength him have for pitney. Him a question her because him want to feel out her vulnerability. So him a question her and him sister she alone a travel. And him left from one bus to the next. When the police them ask him if him change bus, him say no. But when the police them ask him which bus she did upon, him could have tell them say she did upon a 72 first. Then she go upon a 77 and then she go upon a next, not 77, a 75. And then him could have said she go upon a next 75. What the fuck you know say she go upon 3 different buses? And how you know the number bus them if you never trailer? One thing me have to tell you, miss you mother of the boy, I'm not call him name, but me I go post the video and I'm gonna put up his picture. So you mother of that boy, you mother of that dirty boy, let me tell you something. Give God thanks say my child is alright, yeah? Give God thanks say she alright and nothing to do her. Cause this could have gone a whole different way. Him say you send him go market and him a go trim. I don't see when the police them touch him, I see him with the money. No market money. More than some silver and $50. So him go market and him have a bag, yes. He did have a bag. But if him go market, what that have to do with my pitney? Why need for question my child? Why need to change bus? 3 bus. Why need to sit beside my child? Why need to sit directly behind my child? Parents, let me tell you now. Teach you to pitney them. Teach them to be aware of them surrounding. And that me do it for me one. Me push it, me lick it down in her head. Drill it in her head. Tell her so many times that it become a part of her. Anybody make you feel uncomfortable in any way, shape or form. Sound an alarm. Look for a female. Make sure you know. Scream out. Run. Take up the phone and call me. Something. Do something to make yourself, get yourself out of the situation if you feel uncomfortable. And anybody that chat to you, you don't want them chat to you, tell them say you don't want them to talk to you because they're a stranger, you don't talk to strangers. That me tell my pitney. And that is why she was so alarmed. She was so aware, I should say. If you know say this man is a stranger and this is a threat to her. Parents, teach you to pitney them and pray over them. Pray over them. When the taxi man tell me say he couldn't pick her up at the time that swimming was going to end today. Me pray hard. Hard, me pray. 2 taxi man me call. 2 taxi man me know close. They weren't available to pick her up at the time that swimming was over. They never available at that time. So me say, alright, we no walk one. And I pray for them. I pray before me left she and my colleague next 2 children. I pray before me left them. I pray on my way to work. I pray when me there at work and when the kids them come and say, Mommy, swimming is over and we're going to walk down to up to half a tree now. I pray same way. Pray over on the pitney them. I go post the video with the so-called. What him say? Him a good people pitney and him don't trouble people. I'm going to post the video alongside this video. So you can see him. Because I'm pretty sure it's not the first time I do it. I'm sure I'm not the first time I do it. I'm sure it's not the first this man is doing it. Some other if you need to get him in a one facility, get him there. Get him there before him hurt somebody else's child. Or before him hurt another child, another adult, another whoever. Hear me, I tell you? Me there, I'm come home and I can't sleep. Me just uneasy. Me just so uneasy. Me ball today. Because this could have gone so differently. Me ball. Like me ball. Because of your son. Because of your son. Your son, where him come from good parent, good mother, good people picnic. Him don't trouble people. This big dirty 40-year-old man. Big, nasty 40-year-old man. I'm going to post the video.
What else can I say, guys? What else can I say? You just heard the mother tell us exactly what happened, what almost happened, and what could have happened to her daughter. I hope we all take a few pages out of this mother's book and out of this child's book. Until next time, guys, this is your girl Trev from Trevessence, reminding you to always take good care of yourselves and each other.